Hello and welcome back to the Grade Cricketer. Day 4 completed of England and New Zealand, although England aren't really in this game in any way, or are they? Now the scores, Pez. New Zealand lead by 165. They're 62, 4-2 after England were bowled out for 275. It rained. It rained on Wednesday. On day... I've used Wednesday as day 3 because it's the middle day of the week.
Third day of the week.
That's how it works because days mean nothing anymore in lockdown. But that's just the nature of the sport. That you could have a game on. It rains for an entire day, so it's just going to be a draw. Cricket, eh?
Thank you to those who wrote into us suggesting that we should still do a review that consisted only of the sound of showers.
Did someone say that?
Is the idea that... Do people think that during test matches that if a day's rained out... my first thought was that blokes just tub all day. Yeah. Pissing on each other, all that kind of thing.
Bringing like some outdoor furniture, sit it down. Sitting down in the shower is relaxing.
Yeah. Penis tricks,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What time is it? Look at my watch. Yeah.
Oh, it goes around your wrist, does it?
Colin?
Gromit.
That's a niche crossover between Gumtown and the Grade Cricketer.
Shall I give you the day in grade terms?
Please give it to me in grade terms.
It's from New Zealand's perspective. Decent centre wicket.
Yeah. That's what the game's going to be now, right?
Pretty decent centre wicket. We're going to come to that.
Yeah.
First thing I want to bring to you, though, Higgins, of the three.
Pretty decent centre wicket.
Exactly. And make sure I hide my mouth behind where the camera is as well, so you don't know who's actually said it.
Yeah.
First thing I'm bringing to you, he goes, Southee Swings, Southee Sizzles.
Yes.
Now, I'm not just talking about his shape with the ball when I say Southee Sizzles, because he's hot.
Yeah,
he's Kiwi hot.
He is a rooster.
He's Kiwi hot.
You know what I think about Tim Southee? Tim Southee, to me, friend of the show, first of all.
Yes,
he is New Zealand.
Yeah.
Southee, South Island, fucking Otago Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't know where Otago is, but it's down there somewhere.
And if you want a white, always go to the cold regions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well. Oh, nice Sauvignon Blanc. Go to the Marlborough region. That's Tim Southee.
Don't get that from Adelaide.
Tim Southee is a Marlborough Pinot Gris.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
It's technically correct. He could set your watch to his action. It's just a bit of gentle outswing, does the damage. He's bowling blokes. It's polite. It's good looking. It's the eyes. He's a rooster, okay? He's a rooster.
And not a moment too soon, again, after the fiery depths of hell of Amenabat, etc. We just have some dappled light at Lords. We have a guy with a strong salad, strong shape, strong jawline, lovely eyes, coming in and bowling some outswing from different sides of the sort of different angles on the wicket.
Yeah.
And he's
just using the crease.
He was using the crease, and he was outsmarting some inexperienced English bats, which we will get to.
Yeah.
Southee's averaged about 20 with the ball since 2018.
Really?
Yeah, 32 years old, taking a lot of wickets since 2018. So he's on the honour board. Like you said, outswing, neat, symmetry, 6 for 43. To go with his 6 for 50 already at Lords.
Yeah. He's done before.
In a match where he got 10 for.
Yeah.
So, Now here goes. Anything else on Southee?
And I just keep thinking about him and then maybe in the showers as well. More shower stuff.
Gromit.
Colin. Come in here, Colin. What time is it, Colin?
Just want to know what it feels like to say.
Yeah.
Like when a foreign Premier League player comes in or something, you just want to know how to say their name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway, first ball of the day, Jamo. Comes in.
Yeah.
He's gotten a bit more used to bowling with that Dukes.
Yeah. We should do an interview with him.
Yeah, good point. Good point. We should publish one with him.
Yeah.
So Jamo comes in, bowls a wonderful seed to Joe Root, who snicks, and Ross Taylor takes a catch.
Yep.
Yeah. Then Ross Taylor wants to check it. He wants to be sure. Now I want to go into this because most of the takes were about, and this is what he wants you to think.
Yeah. Yep. These fucking
how lovely are these guys?
Yeah.
They're nice guys. What the fuck is the sorcery?
Yeah.
When you take the catch and you say, have a look at it. This is the skeleton stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
He goes,
exactly.
This is Jessica Lovejoy from The Simpsons.
Go on.
Good Christian girl, but she's fucking bad.
Oh, there's some stuff going on.
Right?
Yeah.
This is, do you know the plot? Do you know the plot of Get Out?
Yeah.
The movie Get Out?
Of course, yeah. He's in
At first,
in the sunken place.
At first, Chris Reed's a family is overly accommodating behaviour. So Chris is he's together with Rose, I think, and they go to meet. They're at the meet the parents stage, so they go to meet the parents, and he reads the family's overly accommodating behaviour as nervous attempts to deal with their daughter's interracial relationship.
That's right.
But as the weekend progresses, a series of increasingly disturbing discoveries lead him to a truth that he could never have imagined. What I'm saying is that Ross is Alison Williams from that movie.
Okay.
Ross Taylor.
Yeah.
Seriously bad shit going on with Ross Taylor. Checking that, I think it's the opposite of him being a nice guy.
Now, I've played games of grade cricket, Pez, which is actually quite similar to this game.
Yeah.
And it's the ball's bounced twice, and I'm fucking throwing that thing in the air. Get round me, boys. We're circling tonight because that's a grab, and I'm claiming it. Fuck yeah, I'm claiming it. What's this shit that it's like? He's caught that almost around his knee. And it's like, have a look at it, though, just to make sure. What's going on here? What games are you playing at, Ross?
I guess.
Where's Rachel?
On day one, Ollie Robinson bowled well. They found his tweets. Therefore, it's 2021.
Yeah.
Day 4, Ross Taylor takes a catch, says, have a look at it. Gaslighting.
Yeah, gaslighting. Yeah.
It's 2021 stuff.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy this sorcery from New Zealand.
You can't tell me...
You bowl someone, have a look at it.
There's it. And then make the batsman watch it on the big screen if you've been dismissed.
Don't trust it, mate.
You can't tell me there's not a person in the New Zealand setup who's just going through everyone's social media history for the entire UK team, then just like sending some stuff out. The UK team. They're not even in England anymore. The UK team.
Well, that's what they do in the Olympics.
Team GB.
Yeah. We're all together for the Olympics.
Gold. Yeah, that's what's going on. But yeah, I saw that as well and was like, what the fuck is... He caught that so cleanly. It's remarkable.
Mate, and it just makes me think they're very well prepared for this world because you need to bring a few angles if you've got to play against India in this game.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got Trent Bolt just fucking walking around the ground.
Just doing laps.
Yeah, doing laps while Colin comes in. Anyway, the second one, he goes.
Please.
Second one, so well done, Tim Southee. That was that point.
Yep.
Burns bulldogs his way to 100.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my critique of the England cricket team.
Critique him.
Right? Couple of good players here and there. Some are playing, some aren't, whatever. But like good sports teams are like a good TV ensemble. All right? You got to have a balance in the cast. Neighbours, you know? You got some heroes. You got some good-looking roosters, blokes. Then you got a few funny rare blokes on the outside, toadfish, etc. Good-looking birds, Kylie Minogue, on your way through, Natalie Imbruglia, etc. Then you got Lou, Toadfish, you know. So it's a good balance. This England side, they have a couple of rock stars. Jofra, Ben Stokes, big boys, Joe Root. That's starting to look good. And then what's the rest of it?
Yeah.
And this is why I like Rory Burns because he's an annoying left-handed opening bat.
Perfect.
You can't really get to him. He frustrates you. Yep. He's dogged. He's gutsy. That's one building block for England.
Yeah, I agree.
So congratulate him on his 132.
I like him as a cog in the machine, not probably spending money to buy some tickets to watch him bat. But he reminds me a little bit of Kadich. And I'll give him a compliment because that's an Australian batsman.
Massive compliment.
Therefore, but in terms of just like quite crabby, or as all left-hand opening batsmen are, hard to get out, annoying, frustrating. He's got a nice cover drive. He batted really well. This is his third Test 100, second at Lords, I think, second against New Zealand, first at Lords, second against New Zealand. He got one in the Ashes, didn't he?
Got one at Lords against Australia.
Against Australia.
Yeah.
So second one at Lords, yeah, okay. I think this year in the county championship, I think he's only had one game where he hasn't passed 50. So he's in red hot nick. That's a cog in the machine to me. I said this last year. I think that to me he could be like 7,000 Test runs. I think he's like he's long term. I think he's long term for them.
Yeah, you reckon? Okay, well, good for you. Yeah, but it's a strong character. It's left-handed. It's crabby. It looks disgusting. It's annoying. But it works. Because grade cricket's the same as Test cricket, our experience of playing grade cricket means we can comment on what actually happens.
Exactly. Yeah. What's really going on with Rory Burns?
Not necessarily the top grade of grade cricket either, just in a couple of middle grades.
Exactly.
There are people literally ahead of you, and there's 20 teams, and that's just in one state. There's about 1,500 guys.
Okay, there's numbers falling in front of Pez's eyes again.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Back in the Matrix.
But, when you go out to bat, or you go out to field, nothing worse than a low to the ground left-hander crabbing across. No one can get to him. His fucking
head goes over there somewhere, but the ball's over there.
He's got a pull shot. Why is his bat up there?
Yeah.
Runs.
Yeah. He's stuck with the long hair. He's got the ponytail. Looks a bit like a pirate.
Exactly. And he's busily taking the shine off the ball. Well done, Rory Burns.
This is another classic one of how good do you have to be good at cricket? Because I've just said he's going to score 7,000 Test runs, and I'm basically saying he's shit.
Yeah,
so,
sure. But he didn't carry his bat. Last man out.
Yeah.
Once again.
Another error.
Once again.
Threw it away.
Fucking asterisk.
Yeah, let Anderson get out.
Yeah. Now, I want to talk about, as a subsection for this,
Please.
the rest of England's bats. He goes.
I want to talk about one person in particular.
Go.
Ollie Pope. Ollie Pope, he looks good. He played a gorgeous cover drive. Hold the G for effect. He's got to fucking score some runs soon. Like,
It was streaky.
Can he score some fucking runs, please? Because like he's got all the tools. Fuck me. I know this isn't obviously. Fuck, it's Ian Bell. It looks so much like Ian Bell.
Can I disagree with you on one fact?
Yeah, I'm talking about his setup. But yeah, go on.
I got a problem with his setup, as in with his stance. I want to
Actually, this is funny. So do I.
Okay, so we talk about Ollie Pope as this neat, attractive cricketer, and
Nice boy.
that it's Ian Bell, that it's nice boy stuff, and the zinc is applied just so.
It's Surrey. It's
Surrey.
runs at the Oval.
Yeah, it's a lovely, it's a cute face.
It's a cute
smaller
face.
for symmetry.
Yeah.
Lovely
let's
smile.
objectify him. Yeah.
Zinc on just so.
Yeah.
I don't know if this has happened throughout his test career. He's sponsored to Night Tick.
Yes.
If you had a side mouth.
Yeah.
It's his sponsor. But,
Yeah.
mate, the setup and the stance
Yeah.
is not as elegant as first reported, right? Like, it's a raised bat in his stance. All good players, the neat-looking players, the bat's down.
Bat's down, yeah.
Right? The elbow's starting to point a lot.
Yeah.
The elbow is it's more gooch
I had the same
than
thought.
ME War.
I had the same thought, yeah.
Chin
Yeah.
on the shoulder. Now,
Yeah.
he might just have evolved this because he's playing test cricket.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But you just can't call him elegant in that setup. Now, when the ball's released and on contact, he gets into elegant positions. I'm going to give him that. But he's just starting to move away from that identity for me as actually being quite good looking. Because when someone's ready to bowl, all I'm seeing is,
Yeah.
don't know,
'Cause
something to think about.
Gotta be you got to be still as possible. Yeah, I thought in terms of a function, like when his elbows are tucked like that, it's not as free flowing as
No.
in terms of accessing the ball. When his arms are tucked like that, and he's trying to get the bat perpendicular, obviously, to the ground. But it's just a little bit. I mean, for instance, like Ponting was fucking gully. You know, his hands are fucking out here, but he still managed to bring it down on the right arc. So
All good
what do I
players
know?
that they get out to gully, I reckon. Their hands are low. Mark Waugh as well. They even they've got time to get the bat down before they bring it up again. Hussey looked good. It was good enough for Hussey.
Yeah, true. That's left-handed stuff. I don't know, man, but like, I mean, everyone's got big raps on him. You can tell his test match quality. But fuck, he's got to score some runs. He's scored one test 100. This is now his 17th or 18th test, one test 100. Like, I don't
22 from 27. It was streaky. It was a couple of shots. Don't know.
I tell you, he can play one more cover drive, and I bet, yeah, keep that.
I'll tell you what. But after watching the rest of them, Sibley, Crawley, Pope, Lawrence,
yeah.
Bracey,
Yeah.
Barney Ronay tweeted like he said something to the effect of like, I realize how good Bell, Peterson, Trot stuff were.
Yeah.
These guys. I'm not saying they got the rest of them need to be like that, but some of those dismissals are bad,
mate. Yeah, I thought actually. Now
some of them were second grade.
This is
bad.
going to sound okay. Darren Lawrence, yuck. This is part of like the fucking batting on off stump shit that they're going through at the moment, which we'll talk about later.
We're going to talk about it on the cast.
Yeah, talking about the main show, but like fucking, that's just a half volley. He hasn't moved his feet till he's nicked it. And I got controversial opinion here with Bracey, who looks like he's got a fucking seed. I'm not saying he's a bad ball. Fuck, he's missed that by a fair way.
Yep.
Test match player missing that by
was,
6 inches.
That was through him.
Yeah, it was through him.
And he held that pose. He held the pose.
If you're going to get bowled, make it look good.
Well, he held the pose for an amount of time to try and suggest that my setup was fine. That's an absolute.
That's unplayable.
That's unplayable. And when you watch it, like it's off
good
the
ball.
slope.
It's a good ball. Yeah,
It's off the slope.
There's a slope at Lords.
But it's the really.
Yeah, from top to bottom.
Okay.
What?
But slope stuff. But
Yeah.
the way that it
McGrath used a slope well, didn't he?
it beat him for pace.
Yeah.
Like he's
Tim
come
Southee's
in,
done it for
but
pace there.
it's literally like, I'm not. Yeah, that's just too quick. Yeah, don't
And
know.
the radar said it was 97 miles an hour, so that's accurate.
Yeah. Butler, Bairstow, Stokes, Archer, Wokes, those guys will come back. Root's the only bloke who averages above 40 in that side, even with those guys coming back.
Yeah, I know.
Now, Ollie Robinson, 4-for.
Yeah.
And 42.
Yeah.
He put on 50 with Burns to save the relationship.
Yeah.
And
Save the marriage. Yeah.
and then
Come back, Daddy.
They'd lost 4 for none at that point. And then so he came in, that's an important 42.
Yeah.
He's 2 for overnight, so he's got Williamson and Conway.
Yeah.
So they'll drop him.
Yeah, I think they should give him a rest.
Yep.
Give him a rest.
Third one, he goes.
Please.
How do New Zealand play it from here? Going into the final day.
Well, you've named it there at the top of the show. They put it to me in grade terms that they they don't really care about winning the game. They put Wagner in for night watchman. He's faced about 5 overs worth of bowling. I think he's faced like 25 balls, something like that. They don't really care about winning. They're just going to have a hit. They've got a better game. They're playing a bit. So the game, like the last wicket stand between Burns and Anderson, where they put on 50 odd for the last wicket, has changed the game completely because New Zealand were leading by 150 already beforehand. There was enough time to rack up a lead of 300 pretty quickly, then have a roll to rack up as well afterwards in the Lord's dressing rooms. And
mate racked up at Lord's once. Darren Lehman walked in the bathroom, not with him.
It's a little something in the bathroom there, Buff. This has got draw written over it and just have a hit, and this is fucking alpha. It's fucking alpha move.
Mate, it is. Because a lot of people today will go, can New Zealand set... If you treat Test cricket as a self-contained event where you can have a result and everyone just enjoys the story of the match at Lords, that's all well and good. This is 2021. This is about athletes. This is about where the next thing's more important than this thing. Yeah. This is all about resting guys for other games. This is not a game. We're watching training. You understand that? Yeah. And from New Zealand's perspective, because that's normal, isn't it? You have two teams, you get them into a test match after the novel coronavirus. Everyone's there. No, but we're actually preparing for other things. And that's why, you could say New Zealand, do you set it up? Do you 168 on the board ahead, 98 overs to go. They probably won't bowl that many because there's low over rates and shit, whatever. New Zealand could get to 300, give them 60 overs to get it, do it at 5 and over, or 250 and 50 overs, dangle the carrot.
What's England's appetite to lose this game, I wonder?
Mate, England are Washington Generals in this game. This is my point. It's like, what a great moment for New Zealand where they can just subject England to a glorified centre wicket at Lords because they got better cricket to play later.
At the home of cricket. We have a centre wicket in your home ground.
Can you just bowl us a little bit? Ross has got to get a few runs and Latham just wants a bit of time in the middle. Yeah. That's how I'd be playing if I was New Zealand. It's a warm-up game. England at the moment are like the third in a marriage. They're just like that's what they are. They're the third in a marriage. They're just get you in when we need you. Exactly, just outsiders. Yeah, I'll call you. Never call this number again. What are you doing around here? I've got kids here. Yeah, that's right. I'm actually starting to feel a bit uncomfortable because I'm feeling a bit connected to my actual partner. Yeah, exactly. So stop calling. I need a bit of form. I'm off my stroke. Ask TGC, he goes. Let's just get one in, Pez. One in. Okay. All right, we'll move away from the Kiwi stuff. There was some stuff about Santner here, but this is from PLI 26, PLI 26, hashtag Ask TGC. But you have brought up the winter equinox on several occasions, but with the summer solstice slated to occur on day 3 of the World Test Championship final, which players do you think will benefit from this astronomical phenomenon? For me, R. Jadeja and M. Wood strike me as summer solstice players. Now, here goes. Summer solstice, shortest day of the year. Go. So, a couple of things here, Pez. I got two. Longest day of the year. Longest day, yeah. I'm sure no one's going to pick that up. A couple of things here, Pez. I got two people I think will be quite influential because of this. So Mercury in retrograde and Jupiter rising, coupled with a supermoon obviously in the southern hemisphere 2 weeks ago. You have to look at Kane, whose birthday is August 8, as you were about to say. Therefore, he's a Leo, which inevitably will result in him being a key player. Given the summer solstice on day 3, that's obviously fairly self-explanatory. So you're talking about stars aligning. Exactly. Moons. And then the second one is, so Luke Ronke, he's a Taurus. Yeah. He's a New Zealand batting coach. So that could be interesting as well because his birthday was on a Friday this year. So that could be quite fascinating. When I thought about longest day, I thought, Cheteshwar Pujara, he just lives for length. Length, yes. Yeah. Lives for length. Anything he does, it's long. Colin? Or I just thought if Ben Folkes, I was just thinking, well, who would I like to spend a summer, a London summer with? In England, and it'd be Ben Folkes. For the optic of it. I could look at him all day. I'd love to watch him as we drink pints and Aperol spritzes at the Narrowboat Hotel. Oh, that sounds nice. In Islington there. Who knows where we go afterwards, but that's who I think will do well. That's day 4 wrapped up. We're back tomorrow, and also the main podcast as well will be back right here on YouTube. So see you then for day 5.